everyone living? I hope everyone is living stress-free. Everyone's living negative-free as much as they can be during these times right now. Just trying to remain positive. Many of you may not know, I still work. So I am an essential worker, but we're not going to talk about that. But I am an essential worker, and I just wanted to share with you guys this little video just to have fun, you know, during these times, and what I've been doing to like try and like cope with, you know, working during these times right now. So I'm gonna get into a thumbnail and then I'm gonna eat. Oh, so this is some chickpea tuna I made. So it's basically chickpeas, and I just made it like a tuna, basically, with some mustard, vegan mayo, and a whole bunch of other seasonings. I got some avocado, some red onions, some cherry grape tomatoes in there. Also got like a honey mustard spring salad mix with some cucumbers and some carrots. Now, I don't know what you all been doing, but this is basically like my quarantine food right here. I bought some bread. I normally don't eat bread, but I wanted a tuna sandwich, y'all. So I had to do it, okay? I had to do it. I had to make me a little tuna sandwich. So here's my tuna sandwich. And y'all, you may not also know that I love reality TV. I really do. So I've been watching it. I didn't watch the one of my favorite shows is Love and Hip Hop, and I didn't catch Love and Hip Hop Miami or Atlanta real time, but I did record it, and I just watched the reunion of Love and Hip Hop Miami. But let me eat because I'm hungry. But I got some hibiscus drink. I made this, y'all. It's really good. Very good. A little tart. But yeah. My first bite. Y'all want to see it? You see? Y'all, I used to love me some tuna sandwiches. Like, I ain't have much food in the kitchen, and I need something quick and fast to make. I just make me a tuna sandwich, y'all. I'm gonna get full. All this bread. It's good. It's messy. Ooh. I got some red onions on there. This bread thick, y'all. I know you see me struggling, but yeah, I like red onions on my tuna. It's good. See it? Big slab of onion. But y'all, I've been watching Love and Hip Hop. I'm pretty much caught up to the whole season of Love and Hip Hop Miami. I still have to watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Episode 3. So when I'm done recording, I'm going to go watch that I have recorded already. And then, what have y'all been doing? Like, what are some quarantine foods y'all been eating? Comment down below, what have you been eating at home? What have y'all been watching too? Like I said, but so messy. I was on YouTube. I hope y'all watching my videos on YouTube while we're stuck in the house, practicing social distancing. And I was on YouTube, and I don't know if y'all know who Funky Dineva is. If you don't know, go check out his YouTube channel. He does like reviews and commentaries and stuff. He's from Miami too, just like me, 305. But he no longer lives in Miami. But I saw he did a video, a review on Love and Hip Hop Miami reunion, and he said some real stuff that I wanted to like kind of piggyback on. So messy. But one of the cast members, Prima Donna, she was saying how, you know, she left Miami because, you know, I've heard this a lot, and he even said it. Funky Dineva was like, you know, he was basically saying like, if he didn't leave Miami and move to Atlanta, he probably wouldn't be the person that he is today. And that's what a cast member was saying, like, you know, they had to leave Miami. And I agree, like, a lot of people see Miami on TV or Instagram, social media, and think it's like this beautiful, scenic, you know, lavish city. And of course, all cities have their good and bad parts. But what I liked about this season of Love and Hip Hop Miami, I keep holding this fork, is that they showed a better insight into the city of Miami. Now, don't get it misconstrued. I wasn't like, I grew up in North Miami, so I don't know much about like inner cities or stuff like that, only through word of mouth or like running summer track and having practice, you know, in inner city areas. So Miami has its good and bad parts. Don't get it twisted. There's a lot of stuff going on down here. But I like that they showed like another side of Miami, which is what a lot of people say, the real true side of Miami, you know. It's not all glitz and glams. Like, people are out here struggling, you know. But I just wanted to say, like, when Funky Dineva said, like, he wouldn't be the person that he is today if he didn't leave Miami. I've heard a lot of people say that, like, Miami is like crab in a bucket mentality people, you know. People are just, and lately I've been hearing like low-hanging fruit. I've never heard that before. I guess it's synonymous to crab in a bucket mentality. But yeah, like, I was born and raised in Miami, but in my early 20s, I'm 30 now, in my early 20s, I did relocate from Miami because you know, I got my degree in criminal justice from Florida Memorial University in Miami Gardens. And my goal, I majored in criminal justice. My goal was to join law enforcement. Specifically, I wanted to be a police officer. But once I seen, you know, everything that was going on in law enforcement with police brutality and all that, I was like, you know what? You know, I knew I would be a good cop. I'm very personable. I know how to talk to people. I want to help people. But I knew I couldn't place myself in a compromising position with people that I know. And I wanted to work in my neighborhood where I grew up in North Miami to, you know, give back to my community. But long story short, I couldn't find a job. I could not find a job in my field in Miami. And no offense to anyone, but in Miami, you have to speak at least 2 languages. And guess what? I only speak 1. So believe it or not, a lot of these job applications, they kept asking, do you speak Spanish, or bilingual is required? And it's like, goodness gracious, I could not find a job. I'm not gonna lie to you, I could not find a job down here in Miami. And it was frustrating because, you know, I just got my degree, I'm excited to work in the field, and I just couldn't find a job. And I'm not gonna lie, like, it was sad. Like, I was sad because I was really, like, determined to get into law enforcement and use my degree. I done got into all this student loans and I can't use my degree. I was determined to use my degree. So I moved. I left Miami and moved up to the DMV, and I did not look back. I moved to the DMV. I lived up there for like 3 years. I had a family member out. I have family out there, but still, you know, I moved up there with my son, and, you know, finding a babysitter for a young child, it's a new place. It was hard. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I moved to the DMV, I got jobs like this. I got jobs like this. And moving there, I ended up moving back to Miami. But moving to the DMV, it gave me the opportunity to gain experience to work in the work field down here in Miami. And honestly, once I gained experience up north and I came back down here, I did get a job instantly. But it wasn't in my field. But I decided to, you know, to shift my career because I didn't want to be in law enforcement anymore. So I got a degree. I mean, my degree, you know, did help me get a job. I'm not going to say I'm not grateful to have a degree, because y'all know nowadays, in order to get a job, you got to have at least a bachelor's. And now I heard, excuse me, now I heard you need a master's. And honestly, for those of y'all who want to, you know, continue education, kudos to you. But I'm done with school. Like, I'm not going back to school. I got me my little job. And fortunately, I am still working during these times. But yeah, I'm full. This bread filled me up. But I am fortunate that, you know, I'm working during these times, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about, share with y'all, you know, my experience living in Miami. I'm pretty sure it's not only Miami where that happens, you know. So comment down below if you can relate, you know. I know I'm not the only one, but I'm going to end the video right here. I'm full. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, share this video. Please, everyone, stay safe. Stay safe, stay safe. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. If you have subscribed, thanks, I appreciate you.